So you're having some barbecue and you want to serve a side dish, but you don't want to heat the oven up because outside it's way too hot because of global warming or sunspots or aliens or, well, just the weather. Have I got the perfect slightly shaky video for you? This is You Can Cook Anything with Bob and JP. I'm JP, and today I'm making cornbread outdoors in the Instant Pot. As always, there's a link to the recipe in the description below. For this recipe, you're going to need a boxed cornbread mix. This is the one I use. If you don't have a boxed cornbread mix, there is a homemade substitute. I'll put the details in the recipe. To the mix, you're going to add 2 tablespoons of melted butter, and then 1/3 cup of heavy cream, or half and half, or whole milk. Next, crack an egg, beat it lightly, and add that to the mixture. Then you're going to add 1/3 cup of honey and 1/2 cup of frozen corn that you've thawed or microwaved for 30 seconds. Fold that mixture together, not too much, you don't need it to be smooth, just thoroughly moisten. Like this. You're going to need a 7-inch springform pan. Spray the pan thoroughly with baking spray. You can see I did a great job. Next, pour the mixture into the prepared springform pan. Spread the mixture out a little bit so it doesn't crown in the middle. Give it a shake to even it out. Next, get your Instant Pot. Now find the trivet that came with the Instant Pot and lower that into the pot. And when you're baking in the Instant Pot, you'll need about 1 cup of water underneath the trivet. This water may or may not have come from the garden hose. Carefully lower the pan onto the top of the trivet. Now you're going to close the lid, set the valve to sealing, and set the Instant Pot to manual pressure cook on high pressure for 20 minutes. I said 20 minutes. That's better. And while the cornbread is baking, make sure you walk around the deck a lot to make the video good and shaky. When the pressure cook cycle is finished, do a quick release. And once all the pressure is released, remove the top of the Instant Pot and carefully, using protection for your hands, remove the springform pan and trivet together. And there you've got your fully baked cornbread. You'll notice that the top of this cornbread looks very moist. Now this is not a necessary step, but I like a slightly more toasted corn flavor in my cornbread. If you do too, and you have a kitchen torch, you can toast the top of the cornbread with your kitchen torch, like so. Give your cornbread at least 5 minutes to cool off, and then inexplicably switch to handheld video. This cornbread has a crumbly but moist texture. The inclusion of the honey makes this a sweet cornbread. You can adjust that if you would prefer a savory cornbread, but I found this to be quite delicious. This would go great with any barbecue or with a spicy chili, but that's a whole different video. If you like this recipe, click the like button on this video. If you want to see more recipes like that, click subscribe. Thanks for watching, and remember what Bob and I always say.